2-hour Big Brother, CBS Wednesday.
It is imperative that everyone know what the deal is here now. Margot needs a liver transplant. I'm not talking about next week or the week after. She needs it now.
Realistically, how much time does she have?
We can't give you a number, Kate. But John's right. We have to make some critical decisions very quickly.
This carcinoma continues to be a source of severe destruction.
That's the cancer you were talking about?
Yes, so the transplant is our only option.
I know you've already put in a request to the donor network.
Eunice has been notified of our need. Of course, we're on the waiting list.
What's Eunice?
United Network for Organ Sharing.
Well, do they realize how urgent Margot's situation is?
Katie, every candidate on the list is a worthy case. The hospital is also looking for a cadaveric donor.
That's a liver from someone who's already dead, right?
Yes, but at this late hour, the odds do not appear good. They're not good for us, which means they're not good for Margot.
Detective Hughes? It's me, Aaron Snyder. Anybody home? Casey. Mr. Hughes.
Hi. Aaron? Your door was open. Where's Margot?
I don't know. I called her out. I don't think anybody's home.
Huh. What the hell are you doing in my house?
I wasn't doing anything. Your door was open.
And you sure Margot's not here?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I understand. I will be right there. Margot was rushed back to the hospital.
Mr. Hughes, I'm real sorry.
You know what? I want you to leave right now. I'm not sure why you're in my house, but I don't tell you.
Well, I used to love you. But you're not that person anymore. And I don't want to have anything to do with you. Besides, with me gone, you'll have more time for your girlfriend. I would say you're tramp, but that wouldn't be polite.
Cheryl?
I thought it was time I got involved.
What are you...
Oh, sweetheart. Looks like I got here just at the right time. Oh, sweetie. I could hear it, Lucy, through the door. It's something about a tramp. I guess I'm not the tramp that you were expecting.
I'm sorry, Mom. I thought you were Rosanna again.
Rosanna?
Rosanna Cabot. Daddy's new.
I told you I was seeing somebody, but that's not the issue here. The issue is what Lucy and I were just talking about.
I really want to hear more about that. You know, I really wanted to believe that the two of you would find a solution to your problems on your own.
We're working on it, and we will figure something out.
Do you feel the same way, sweetheart?
No.
Well, maybe you don't right now. Listen, you didn't have to come all this way just because of something Lily told you.
I haven't spoken to Lily. She's not the one that called me this time.
Who did?
Carly.
I'll take a look at this mutt. I'd love to collar this guy.
Hey, how about this one? Milltown listing, large, elegant Victorian wraparound porch.
Oh, looks haunted.
Yes, exactly, Jack. That's the point. A Halloween wedding. You and me, 100 of our closest friends, all in costumes, candles lit everywhere. Hurricane Carly and Detective Jack finally wed.
Hey, you want a Halloween wedding, you got one.
Can I kiss you while you're on duty?
Well, since we're officially engaged, it'd be a crime not to.
Oh, Jack.
Hey, Lily, what's going on?
I just got a phone call from Worldwide. The situation in Havana is totally out of control. I tried to call down there. I can't get through, and they said this hurricane is going to destroy the whole entire island. I just saw it on the news.
Rose, she's still there?
Rose is there. My mother and Joe and Simon and Paul Ryan and...
Sit down, please. You're
Coast Guard
stressed
be
out.
our best bet. I'll call and see what they got.
Hey, can I get you some water or something? I hate to see you this upset.
How can I not be? Half of my family could be wiped out, and there's nothing that I can do about it.
Oh, you might as well use a teacup. Come on, keep bailing, keep bailing. Up, kid. Go on. Why don't you call the Coast Guard? Call Aquaman or call somebody. Come on, hello. Open the door.
Looks like the storm's heading northeast.
All right, then we head west.
All right, we'll turn. Turn this thing, turn it! Turn
I'm fighting the current, it's all right. Calm down.
To get where we want to go.
If I can just turn this baby around without flipping it.
All right, watch your starboard, watch your starboard!
Hey, open your eyes. Open your eyes. You okay? Look, you gotta hang in there. You gotta hang in.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's it. Don't say anything. Just hold. Please don't say a word. Just save your strength. Can you do that? Please, and no more apologies. Don't worry, I'm getting you out of here. I won't let anybody take you away from me again.
I like to shop every day. 8 a.m. sharp. Sal's Fruit Market. Oh, he's got the best tomatoes in town. When I started chemo, my doctor said that I might become anemic, maybe feel weak. I never expected to be too tired to make it to Sal's. The day that he had to deliver my order was one of the saddest days of my life. Thank you, Sal. I asked my doctor about Procrit.
Procrit is for chemotherapy-related anemia in patients with most kinds of cancer. If you're on chemotherapy and too tired to do the things you used to do, talk to your doctor about Procrit to regain red blood cells. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
Welcome back, Mrs. Mantini.
Procrit is proven and safe. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
Buying fresh takes a little more energy, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, baby. Is that you? Baby, you've changed.
Nestle introduces the best tasting Baby Ruth ever with a tastier, softer center. America's baby just got better. Still shaving? Introducing new Veet Mousse, the one-of-a-kind hair remover in a convenient aerosol. Simply spray on, wait, then wash it off. New Veet Mousse, enriched with aloe. Feel smoother for longer. One of these women uses Suave Amplifying Shampoo and Conditioner. The other pays more for Matrix Amplify. Both are salon tested. Both leave hair looking amazingly thick and full of body. So, who uses Suave and who pays more than 5 times as much? If you can't tell, why should we? Suave. Don't you look smart?
Good morning. The way that you are.
New flock. Retro belted. Cool whiskered. Totally hot. Denim fashions from JCPenney.
Lindsay, come on, school! But Mom! The lace-up hipsters with the green peasant top.
It's about getting all the right looks.
Bye, Mom. You look cute.
I just threw this on. It's all inside. Back to school at JCPenney.
Congratulations to The Late Show, nominated for 4 Emmys. This week, Dave's All New with Robin Williams, Matthew Perry, James Taylor, Elizabeth Hurley, and Al Pacino for the first time this week.
The classic sounds of James Taylor, tomorrow on The Early Show.
All right, just stay on this heading and we should avoid the worst of it.
This storm better not shift because we're never going to outrun it. Joe? Please tell us.
that's her job, Joe. What do you think we came all the way down here for? Stay strong, baby. I promise I'm gonna get us home, okay?
Hey! Never told Mama me.
Come on, that's just the way we love it.
Look, hey, that doesn't look good. Come about.
No. We could get hit broadside and we'll capsize. We're gonna go straight, ride this out.
Okay.
All right. Everybody okay? Yeah. Come on, is that the best you got? Don't do this. Don't blast it. Oh, damn!
Are they going to come on again?
All right, the generator's shorted out. We're taking on too much water. What's Henry doing? What's he doing?
Why can't anything ever be easy for me? Oh, my God!
Not a word.
So you're just gonna stand here and tell me that without a liver in, what, the next 24 hours, there's no hope for my sister? There's nothing we can do.
There is one option we haven't considered.
What?
Yes, we know that, Chris, and we've all thought of that.
What's going on? What are you talking about?
A live liver donor transplant.
This is not the time to go into that, Chris.
No, wait, hold on. I want to hear this. I've read about this. The live donor can give part of their liver to the patient, right?
That's pretty much the way it works.
Well, I don't care how it works as long as it saves Margot's life.
This is a procedure that's also dangerous to the donor. Chris, this is real life. This is not a case in a textbook.
But isn't it an option we have to consider now? Why are we afraid to talk about it?
Because there's a danger to making it sound simple. No one should ever enter into that procedure without knowing all of the risks.
Yeah, but we're at the end of the line here. We have no other choice. Dr. Dixon, why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
Because I'm racking my brain to try to find some other solution, but I think we are at last-ditch efforts, Bob.
Then why can't we confer privately instead of throwing out procedures in a casual debate?
Because I don't think we have time to convene a forum. And besides, we're debating it the proper way with the family of the patient.
A family that consists of a physician who's also a scared father, whose judgment is compromised at best, and a sister who's willing to go under the knife without really knowing the ramifications. I don't think that that's really the best climate to make decisions, do you?
Since when is it a crime to love the life you want to save? I'm gonna look in on Margot.
You know, he's right.
All right, you need a volunteer, right? Somebody whose blood type matches. Mine probably matches. Let's go. Let's take my blood.
Katie, I don't want you barreling into this procedure without knowing all of the risks involved.
Do you really think I care? If it's about Margot, I will risk anything.
Even if I tell you that at times, in rare cases, the live liver donor dies in the process. Are you willing to die, Katie?
You sure she's okay, Jack? Tell her to stay put. I'm on my way. I was wondering where you were.
Well, I'm home now.
That was Jack on the phone.
Look, before you say anything, let me explain.
Explain what?
Well, what was Jack talking about?
Lily's down at the station. She's trying to find out what's going on with Rose down in Abanya. Okay, Aaron. You tipped your hand. What's up?
Nothing.
You didn't make it sound like nothing.
It's just that they rushed Detective Hughes to the hospital. That's it.
Jack didn't mention anything to me about that. Maybe he doesn't know about it. That's it? Okay, I want to go down to the police station. Why don't you come with me? You can tell me all about Margot on the way. Come on, let's go. Lily's waiting.
Where were you off to?
Grandmother's.
Hey, Lucinda's out of the country playing Nancy Drew. I just told her she couldn't stay there while her grandmother's away.
Well, I'll be staying there now, so that solves that problem. The real question is, why did you want to leave in the first place?
Because Daddy took out a restraining order on Aaron. And General has been making my life unbearable.
Lucy, I have a car downstairs. Why don't you take your bag and wait for me there?
Hey, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute! I thought we settled this weeks ago. You told me I could handle this.
So does that relegate me to the sidelines when I see the situation spinning out of control? You haven't resolved anything, and now she wants to move out.
I believe I have already explained the drawbacks of Mr. Bourne to be wild, and now the problem is she thinks she's in love with him.
Well, I will speak to Lucy, and if I think that their involvement is a bad idea, then I will take Lucy back to Montego with me.
No.
But on the other hand, if I think that you are just being a control freak and bullying somebody that you don't like, I will make sure that Lucy resumes her friendship with Aaron in spite of you.
Leaks. Can't stand them. No other diaper stops leaks better than Huggies Ultra Trim. No leak is a good leak.
Isn't it time you found out about Imitrex? Ask your doctor if a free sample of Imitrex is right for you. Don't wait. Talk to your doctor today about a free sample of Imitrex.
If children live with encouragement, they learn confidence. If children live with approval, they learn to like themselves.
If children live with acceptance, they learn to love.
Introducing Tropicana Healthy Kids. Enhanced with calcium and vitamins, it's our first orange juice designed to help all kids be healthy kids.
If children live with friendliness, they learn the world is a nice place in which to live.
Know why poison ivy and bug bites make you itch? It's a histamine reaction in your skin. Know what blocks histamine? Benadryl Cream, the only brand that penetrates to block histamine that causes itch. Benadryl. Make histamine history.
Imagine combining the stain-fighting power of Atwt and freshening power of Listerine. You'd get Atwt Plus. It's extra fresh, and nothing gets your dentures cleaner. Atwt Clean, Listerine Fresh. That's Atwt Plus.
Vanish Actor Sense. Vanish cleans. Glade freshens. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Well, he's really taken us to new levels.
He's brought customer service to a whole new level.
I think we were somewhere in here,
I think he's sort of raised the bar.
somewhere in there, between there.
You know what he's all about? He's all about this, not about that. What's that gonna get you?
Oh, he deserves this award. There's no doubt about it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
What is he doing?
He's looking for the bag of all purple M&Ms.
Why purple?
Because purple won the global color vote. If he finds the bag, he could win 100 million yen.
That's over $700,000.
Find the bag.
You played well.
Yeah, sometimes you want to give a little more.
You hungry?
Now Stouffer Skillet Sensations has 50% more juicy chicken, perfectly blended with vegetables. It's more like what you'd make yourself. Stouffer Skillet Sensations.
Nothing comes closer to home.
I have already made the decision that had to be made to protect our daughter. So why do you have to come and give your little spin on it?
Because you're not always rational where your daughter is concerned.
This is my fault? So once again, you have to come and save our child from me? It's a little payback?
I don't like what you're implying, Craig.
Well, I know things haven't really been right between us since Brian's death.
Don't.
But maybe you're using this little errand farce as a way to get even? Maybe you blame me for taking your son away from you, so now you're taking my daughter away from me?
How dare you? Dare you?
Yeah, I've got the Coast Guard on the line. They're tracking a boat that left Devania Harbor just as the storm hit. Boat made it into U.S. waters, but they haven't been able to reach them.
Could Rose and the others be on it?
It's a possibility. There's no way to know for sure. I also called Holden. He should be on his way down. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, listen, Lily. If that boat was the only way anybody had of getting off that island, then Rose is on it. And I'm sure she dragged your mother and everybody else with her. Just have a little faith, okay?
Are you
okay?
Yeah, Jack just found out a boat left to Vanya, and Rose and the others could be on it.
Let me know as soon as you contact them. Thank you. I think it's time we start praying.
For Margot, too. Aaron just told me that they took her back to the hospital. You haven't heard anything?
No. You know what? I'm going to head over there. If the Coast Guard calls, the switchboard will patch it through to this phone.
All right, I'll stay here, Jack, and wait until we hear something. Hey. You've looked better.
I'm all right. Can you help me with something?
What'd you do?
Something kind of messed up.
Well, hey, I'm the queen of messed up. What do you need to know?
Truthfully, I had to keep Lily from finding out about it.
Where's Tom?
He's on his way.
So, Chris, tell me what's happening.
We're waiting for a liver donor to come through.
And if not? Okay.
You're saying that it's rare that a donor would die.
Yes, it's rare. But there's a chance that you might not survive the surgery. You've got to know that. So think about it.
That's a hell of a way to sell this thing.
No, it's something that I need to hear.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Less than 1% of healthy donors die from this procedure. Now, if you're trying to scare her out of saving her sister's life, we might as well sign Margot's death certificate now.
So what's this about? Where is Margot?
Okay, Tom, she's hanging in there. We're going to prep her for surgery just in case a liver donor comes through.
So there's still nothing from the transplant network?
No, there's not, but there's something else that we're considering, and I want to run this by you. Rather than a cadaveric liver, we're thinking in terms of a live liver donor transplant.
Well, John, I'd do it in a second. But you know that Margot and I don't share the same blood type.
Yeah.
Katie might be a match. We haven't decided yet.
Dr. Hughes, you asked me if I was willing to risk the transplant, and I didn't get a chance to answer you. I can't imagine not doing it, even if I have to die trying.
I want the diamond. It's gone. They washed over it. The wave took it. I don't know what's the darndest thing. Well, I'm going to kill you now, just for lying, and then search your pockets. Help!
Okay, all right, come on. Hey, don't hear me screaming out there. Go on, get out. Go on out. He's here, he's back. Bail for heaven's sake. He's back.
Henry, relax. Who's back?
Oh, there he is. Hang on. Go in, break the glass. You'll break the glass. Hey, what's going on? Okay, I'm making out.
I've got him. Take the wheel.
I'm on your way. Good, here. Do something. Help.
Hey, lock the door when I leave, okay?
Wait. Calm down, okay? Because if you go out here and he kills you and then he comes back in here and we think that he is you, it'd be like some horror movies on the sleigh all of us,
You've
right?
been killed the first time that walked back in that door.
What?
Well, just remember what I'm wearing, right? You just love being the hero, don't you?
You just ran out of lives.
What's the matter? You don't like the fact that the plastic surgeon made me better looking than you? Yeah, well, I hope you have as much luck with your mortician.
Hey, I guess somebody's had a busy day today. Well, make sure back pain doesn't cramp your schedule tomorrow. Grab a Thermacare air-activated heat wrap before you hit the sack. It gets warm and stays warm, deeply relaxing tight muscles. So circulation flows in, helping pain flow out. So, by the next day, you're moving and grooving. Oh yeah, all day long. Thermacare heat wraps. Find them in the pain reliever aisle.
Dating was made for the young. Throw on any old thing and you look great. 2 children and 20 years later, it's not quite so easy. In between hair, makeup, and math, the shirt that's supposed to match the blue in my skirt now matches the ketchup on their fries.
For clothes that need to be washed in cold water, there's a new Tide. Quick dissolving Tide.
It's tougher on stains in any temperature, even cold. So clothes look great.
Is it okay to kiss on the first date? I better ask my daughter.
New quick dissolving Tide.
Improve your skin just like that. Better skin in a snap. New Aqua Smooth Makeup from CoverGirl. Inside this airtight compact is a totally fresh form of makeup. A water-based formula with vitamins gives you beautiful skin in a snap. And better skin every time you use it. Smoothness on, vitamins in. A fresh form of makeup that gives you beautiful skin. New Aqua Smooth Makeup. Easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
It's a showdown for the best clean in town. This ordinary brush versus Crest Spin Brush with replaceable spinning head and stationary bristles. Who wins? Crest Spin Brush, and that's guaranteed, ma'am. It's a better spin on clean.
Take a picture of yourself, because after using anti-aging Total Effects, your skin may never look the same. It gives you better results faster than these leading department store products, and over time fights 7 signs of aging. Total Effects from Olay.
You know the clean, natural freshness of clothes dried outdoors? Now you can capture it indoors. Introducing Downy Clean Breeze. Freshness that's released by dropping the Downy ball in as you start the wash. The unmistakable line-dried freshness of new Downy Clean Breeze. It touches so much more than clothes. Also in Tide Clean Breeze.
Are headed for Thailand, and they're in for a big surprise.
Ladies on the left, men on the right.
Right from the very beginning. Who will outwit?
The wildest thing I've ever done, being an exhibitionist. We'll leave it at that.
Outplay.
My strategy is going to be to use not only my physical strength, but my mental strength.
Or outlast.
Women are just totally going to kick the men's butts.
Don't miss Survivor Thailand. Premiere CBS Thursday, September 19th.
I had a medical condition that caused me to gain a lot of weight. It was like I was obsessed with food. When I hit 205 pounds, I called Jenny Craig.
Call 1-800-JENNY20 for a program that fits your lifestyle. Try 6 weeks for $36 plus the cost of food.
I lost 75 pounds with Jenny Craig and kept it off. A friend asked me if I'd gained the weight back once I stopped eating Jenny food, and I had to laugh. It's not about the food. It's about what happens when you change your life.
Come on to Harris. Oh, yeah. You know you gotta get to Harris. Oh, yeah.
Guess who came to our home with samples of window treatments?
Just like they did with carpet.
Empire Home Services.
Guess who installed our blinds the very next day?
Just like they did with our carpet.
Empire Home Services.
Guess who gave us terrific savings on custom-made window treatments?
With no payments till January 2004.
Just like they did with our carpet.
You guessed it. Empire Home Services.
Call Empire Home Services now. Buying window treatments couldn't be easier.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Catch the new weekday Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
We got money!
With host Meredith Vieira.
Are you ready to play?
Starting September 16th on CBS 2.
I can't see him. No. If they're not dead already, one of them's coming through this door.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Save your son's life. He's still alive.
No!
Simon! 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 Where are you? Simon! Down here! Hey, down here! Come on! Wait! What? Simon said to remember his clothes. So? This guy's wearing the same thing as we don't know who's who.
No, I gotta go out and save the wrong Simon.
So if we don't find a donor, then I don't have a chance, huh?
No.
Thanks for being honest.
Has anyone mentioned this to Margot?
No, I think we got to hold off on that until we started the blood work with Katie.
John, can I have a word with you?
Sure.
Hey, I haven't heard much. What's the story? You know what? I'm gonna let Katie fill you in. I'm gonna hop in and look in on Margot.
What? How is she? They find a donor?
Hey, have you heard anything from Simon?
Coast Guard's tracking your boat that left Savannah. Simon and the others may be on it, which would be good news if there wasn't a hurricane bearing down on them.
Oh, I wish I could have told him about Margot. There just wasn't time.
Are you getting a chance to explain why you were leaving?
No, Lucinda and Rose had to tell him after I left. I didn't even get to kiss my husband goodbye, and now I don't know how he's gonna get home or what he's gonna find if he does.
Well, you didn't answer my question.
What?
About the liver donor.
It's me.
Come again?
I'm gonna donate part of my liver to Margot. Just, no one seems too eager about it.
Margot's your daughter, but you know I love her too. I know. What? That's not going to cloud your judgment, only mine?
Look, this procedure is unbelievably complex, even for a specialist.
Then whoever we get better be damn good.
Plus the fact, can we allow Katie to go into this procedure? Her husband doesn't know anything about it.
Bob, that's not in our control. This guy is out of the country. We can't find him anywhere. Our bottom line is time. We don't have any of that. So either we're going to get the specialist and I'm going to do this procedure, or else she's going to die.
She could still die even with the procedure, John. Yeah, we have the facilities. We don't have the track record. Okay, let's do it. I'll start the blood work on Katie, and if she doesn't match, we'll look at the rest of the family.
Listen, I owe you one.
If they both survive, we're even.
All right.
What did he say?
If you're healthy and you meet the criteria, we're going to give it everything we've got. What would possess you to say something like that to me? How is it even conceivable to you that I would ever want to pay you back for our son's death?
So it's just Carly's concern that brought you all the way back here.
She told me about the fiasco at Hal and Emily's wedding and how you just went crazy. You were acting like a lunatic, demanding that Jack Snyder press charges against Aaron for slamming a door in your face.
I told him to stay apart, and she started defying me. She kissed him in public right there.
This is insane. This is totally insane, and I am not going to fight with you about it.
Well, you're not going to railroad me here.
I told you I am going to hear both sides of the story. That's what I plan to do.
And what? This isn't like the old days. I'm not going to stand here and be overrun by an onslaught of Esteban outrage and righteousness. What are you going to do? You're going to accept Aaron and Lucy, I lose. Or maybe you see what kind of a threat this guy is, and you take Lucy away from Oakdale. I lose again. I'm not going to play that game. Lucy is just as much my daughter as she is yours, and I will not let you make decisions that control her future without my approval. Clear?
I heard every word you said.
Hello?
Where are you?
Excuse me?
Tell me.
Craig? I'm at the police station. What's up?
Did you call my ex-wife and tell her to come to Oakdale?
You know, I'm a little busy right now. You'll have to get back to me, okay?
Good morning.
Denim fashions from JCPenney.
Lindsay's cool.
But Mom,
The lace-up hipsters with the green peasant top.
it's about getting all the right looks. It's all inside. Back to school at JCPenney.
Bathroom specialist, bring it on.
Soap scum's harder to get rid of than a bad boyfriend.
Just dump the boyfriend.
And get the specialist. Tilex Soap Scum Remover cleans soap scum better than scrubbing bubbles. Just wipe, and that scum is gone.
Tilex, the bathroom specialist.
Going out tonight? With that hair you washed this morning? No problem. L'Oreal introduces new Fresh Vive shampoo and conditioner. With Fresh Vive, morning fresh hair stays that way the whole day, no matter how crazy life gets.
Fresh Vive's patented Citrus CR complex cleans totally with zero stripping and conditions just right with zero buildup.
So my hair stays morning fresh and light and won't fall flat. New Fresh Vive from L'Oreal Paris. Hair so fresh and light, you'll love it from morning to night, because you're worth it.
I am one of the many people.
We used to think they're frequent, persistent heartburn.
It's just plain old heartburn.
But if you've treated your heartburn, changed your diet, and the pain still comes back 2 or more days a week, it could be from acid reflux disease.
And over time, that acid churning up can wear away the lining of your esophagus.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Today, there's a purple pill called Nexium from the makers of Prilosec. For many people, 1 prescription Nexium a day means complete
24-hour.
day and night heartburn relief. And Nexium is also proven to heal erosions in the esophagus caused by acid reflux. Only a doctor can tell if you have this damage. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. The most common side effects of Nexium and Prilosec are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Talk to your doctor and call this number for more information and a free trial offer for Nexium.
Relieve the heartburn, heal the damage. It's possible with today's purple pill called Nexium.
I just want my cold sore to go away sooner.
Heal cold sores fast with Abreva, the only non-prescription cold sore medicine approved by the FDA to shorten healing time.
I like that.
Abreva shortens healing time like a prescription without a prescription.
Here's our jingle for goldfish. Yes, baked and not fried goldfish. The wholesome snack that smiles back until you bite their heads off. Did you know they're made with real cheese, even though they look like fishies? A snack that smiles back, goldfish.
Wednesday, Big Brother is getting a new surprise house guest. Grammy Award-winning Sheryl Crow performs a private Big Brother concert. An all-new 2-hour special, Big Brother, CBS Wednesday.
When you're searching for a missing person, you've got to rebuild their life.
I cut it off with Maggie months ago.
And reveal their secrets.
Is she involved with anyone here?
I think he's sleeping with her.
He's never even thought about it. He's gay. Why? Because he was checking you out.
Without a Trace, CBS Thursdays this fall after CSI.
Aaron, Lily's exhausted. I need to take her home.
Well, tell her that I'll call her as soon as we hear anything.
Okay. You coming?
No. I'm gonna wait for news about Aunt Rose. I'll take Lily's car home.
Good enough.
Hey, listen, Aaron. Whatever's going on, don't make the mistake of lying about it. Just explain it to your dad. He's got your back.
Yeah, but I think he's tired of defending me all the time.
No, I doubt that. Just be honest. Your dad would tell you the same thing.
He's totally Mr. I can't tell a lie.
Yeah, and that's a rare thing. All of you Snyder boys are stand-up guys. You don't want to be the one flaw in the bloodline, do you? No. Trust that your family will believe in you. That includes Lily.
Carly. Cooking up another rendezvous for my daughter? Or you just giving lessons in teenage elopement and the premature siring of children?
You should go, Aaron. There's going to be bloodshed.
No, Aaron, don't go on my account. This could be your home someday.
Thanks, Carly.
When, Craig? When will you stop acting like an idiot?
Just be grateful we're in a place where I'm less likely to murder you.
Well, what's the problem?
My ex-wife, the mother of my remaining child, showed up on my door tonight. You don't seem surprised. She has this idea that somehow I have mishandled the situation between Lucy and little Mr. Easy Rider. Apparently she got this idea from you. So what I want to know is, where do you get off putting that well-powdered nose up my personal business?
Of course it's Simon! We don't want the monster! We don't want the monster! Okay, go ahead!
It's him.
How do you know? How do you know?
Oh, honey, it's him.
Excuse me.
Hey, everybody, look! Straight ahead, I can see the moon. What?
One for you. One for you. Hey,
Hey, look! I told you, Pop. I told you we were people that could survive this.
Holden? Is anybody home?
Keep it down. Lily's asleep. Did the Coast Guard call before you left the station?
No. Oh. Listen, I gotta talk to you about something. Is this an okay time?
Sure. Go ahead.
Just let me finish what I have to say, okay? And don't think terrible things about me.
Just tell me what it is.
I went to see Tom and Margot, just to get advice about the restraining order.
I thought that we agreed that you were gonna chill out about
Well,
that
I
for now.
didn't. Okay? Anyway, I went to their house, and the door was open. I thought it was kind of weird. So I went inside to see if anybody was there.
And what happened?
Tom came home, busted me.
What is the matter with you,
See, I
Aaron?
told you were gonna think bad things about me.
If you want to know what I think, why don't you ask me? Because you're not smart enough to guess. Silence. Fine. Are you a thief?
No!
You keep acting like one.
I'm just telling you what happened.
No, you're not. And you spun this thing into something 100 times worse because you couldn't just stand there and tell me the truth in the first place. Why do people your age feel like they need to always try and get away with stuff? You don't need to do that. Not with me. You don't need to do it with anybody. Okay. We need to try and figure out how we can clear this thing up with Tom. He doesn't need this in his life right now. And neither does Lily.
Yeah, she's gonna kick me out of the house anyway.
Would you just get off that? Nobody's trying to throw the hammer down on you here. And we could use your help around here. Sierra.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? Come on in. I didn't know you were in town.
Well, it was sort of spur of the moment. Is Lily still up?
Actually, she's had a pretty rough day. She's been asleep for hours now.
Well, actually, we are here to see Aaron. Is he home?
Yeah. Come on in.
Aaron? My name is Sierra. I'm Lucy's mother.
This is where you have to fight hard, kiddo. So no giving up. Is there anything at all that you need? Okay. John and Bob are looking for some answers, and they're gonna find something, but you need to hang in here now.
Oh, look, it's the Marx Brothers.
We have made some decisions here.
Yeah, do I get to live?
There's a procedure called a live liver donor transplant. This is where a compatible donor gives a portion of his or her healthy liver to the patient.
A live donor?
Yes.
Who?
We've started a blood workup on Katie to see if she's compatible.
I'm your donor. Hey, don't say I never gave you anything. I'd give you my heart if I had to. What's a little piece of liver?
So, how dangerous is this?
It's like getting your tonsils out.
No, no, no. How dangerous?
It's a complex procedure.
No.
Margot, please. Go home.
Your sister wants to talk to you. Accept this. I need you to stay here with me and your children. I know it may seem selfish, but it is worth the risk.
When I said go home, I meant you too.
When my knee acted up, I thought I'd have to quit playing ball. Till my doctor told me how 2 Aleve can stop pain all day, instead of 8 Tylenol. With Aleve, I'm back in the game. Hey, I didn't say I was good at it.
Aleve.
Ever since I got engaged, everybody wants to look at my ring. I'm glad that's all they can see.
Clear away one-step wart removers, the only one-step invisible strip, so it conceals while it heals. Dr. Scholl's.
Look, feel, do better.
When I brought Alice home, Ralph and Ed weren't exactly thrilled. Purina Cat Chow understood. Great nutrition is just the beginning. Their cat experts shared insights and experiences that helped me bring everybody closer together.
Physical, emotional, complete, at any age. That's the Purina Cat Chow way of life. Did you know kittens need extra protein to build strong muscles? Feed your kitten Purina Kitten Chow brand, the first step towards a healthy way of life.
Now, the same caltrate that helps fight bone loss may help your colon too. In a recent study, caltrate helped reduce the risk of recurrence of colon polyps, a risk factor for colon cancer. The same caltrate you take for your bones, now for colon health too.
Staying regular can be an endless cycle of thick powder fiber drinks.
Try a refreshing change. Pure, natural water with FiberCon caplets.
Just as effective as powders and much easier to take.
FiberCon, refreshingly easier to take.
This week at Sears, all screen tees and jeans are on sale. Where do top brands, great prices, and guarantees come together for back to school? Sears. Where else?
Refresh your mouth with an enchanting kiss of 5 mint flavors. Mint Skittles. Feel the kiss. Taste the rainbow.
Mama keeps white with a new glow. Mama's got the magic of Clorox bleach.
Clorox bleach gets these stains off whites because it doubles the stain-removing power of your detergent.
Mama's got the magic of Clorox bleach. Go ahead, yeah, get it on.
Amber just can't stay out of trouble.
You have to hurry, please, because she's bleeding a lot and I just can't wake her up.
What happened? What have you done?
Now has a bad situation turned fatal?
This was an accident. I didn't mean for this to happen.
On The Bold and the Beautiful on CBS, the #1 daytime network.
That done there, Henry?
I'm pretty good in a pinch. It's just afterwards I toss my cookies. I'm polite that way.
Grab a bucket, sunshine. Let's get some of this water out of here. We'll clean the generator out, dry it off, and then we'll have power again.
Hallelujah.
How you doing, Pop? Huh?
Take a look at all those little lights. For a couple of moments there, I didn't know if I'd ever see a sight like that again.
And now you got the rest of your life to look at all those beautiful stars.
It's all that clear space. You know what it makes me think about?
What's that?
Now,
Oh, yeah, when you were a little boy.
out there in the countryside, we took a good look up, and there was a kite in the stars, hanging all the way down to the ground. Sometimes when I'm sitting on my stoop in Jersey and looking up at the sky, I know, because my people in Naples are looking at the same things I'm looking at. I miss them, Rose.
You see him again, Pop? Huh.
No, I didn't know you were a stargazer.
Huh?
Isn't that, Yep, that's it. Cephas, king of Ethiopia.
Am I missing something here?
You're smooth.
What, can I get in on this? What's going on?
The king's daughter was the most beautiful woman in the world. And Perseus, the hero, saved the king's life, and as a reward, he gave Perseus his daughter.
I'm not a king, but I got a good-looking daughter. And you're a hero in my book. I'm gonna give her to you on wedding day.
You know, I really can't concentrate on much anything. I mean, especially a wedding until you're playing bocce ball again every Saturday.
I'm not letting you spend any more time on me, especially not in New Jersey.
All right, then, how about Napoli? I mean, I'm gonna have Rose for the rest of my life. I'll let her have some time off to get you back on your feet.
No.
And you know what? Stop talking. Just relax. You've been talking too much. Just calm down till we get you to the hospital.
Joe, I wouldn't argue with her if I were you.
Well done. Again, well done.
Yeah, well, I won't be happy till we're off this bloody boat.
Now, don't you worry about Katie. Katie is just fine. God protects lunatics and drunkards.
Comrades in arms. I know. Who would have thought we would have made it through this whole thing without killing one another?
Got yourself lucky.
Yeah. Let's not start now.
Yeah, I am going to count myself lucky. You know, Lucinda, I'm a modest man, but I do think that I I deserve some kind of compensation for all this. I'm not talking about a lot of zeros here, but...
Okay, you can start tomorrow.
Start?
Yeah. Yeah, your new job. You get the zeros. You've got the zeros, only I'm going to wring the blood, sweat, and tears out of you to make it worth my while.
How did you know that I wanted to take my pop to Napoli?
I know you. I look in those eyes and I see everything.
And I love you for that. But I know we're supposed to get married and everything, and I just don't know if I can even think about that right now.
Just let your father get back on his feet, and then we'll take everything from there, okay?
I don't deserve you.
Yeah, I never really saw that up close. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful, all right. It's covered in blood. It's caused more misery than I can even think about.
Well, it's still your birthright.
Yeah, but even a multi-million-dollar rock, it's not worth it. It's got nothing to do with my family. You had a great arm. You ever see it?
No.
Oh, yeah, that.
What?
I won't bite.
Lucy's father does.
Well, let's just forget about him for a minute. I am staying at Lucy's grandmother's house, and we would like for you to join us, if that's all right with you and Lily.
You'll take care of any fallout from the restraining order? You don't want Aaron to be ambushed.
No. Nothing like that will happen. I make sure of it. Besides, my mother has that long table in the dining room. I'll make sure he sits 50 feet away. All right. Why don't we go?
We'll talk when you get back. Enjoy yourself.
Don't you get what the doctors are talking about when they say complex procedure? It's a shorthand. It means that someone could die, Katie. You could die.
Do you have any concept of how much I love you? Everybody that was just in this room loves you so much, and you can't change that. And you can't stop me from doing this, because if I didn't have you in my life, I would only have half a life. So I'll just have half a liver instead, okay? And even then, we still won't be even. I get to be the big sis now, big sis. What I say goes, and we're going through with this operation.
I didn't want your daughter to be another victim. So, yeah, I called Sierra. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did.
And now you've put me in a situation where I may lose my daughter.
If anybody made that bed, Craig, it's you.
In all of our dealings in this, whatever we have, I have never once tried to put a wedge between you and Parker. I was the guy who came to the rescue when Rosanna tried to hijack him. I almost went to jail because I respected you as a mother. And yet, you were not giving me that same respect. And this hurts me, Carly. In fact, this hurts me so deep, I don't think I can bear to look at you again.
Coming to Disney DVD and video.
We start winning, you try out for the main...